Oh, let's get ready to rumble! All right, well, maybe not, but Little League versus Mascots in real football? Oh, it's so much fun. Sometimes they go too far, but still fun. All right, I did this twice with the Florida Panthers. We went down to the Miami Dolphins, and the first year, so much fun. We had a blast, but the second year, they brought these kids that were like 6 foot tall. I thought I was going to just be deleted. Anyway, these are the top 5 NFL team videos of Mascots versus Peewees.
Today's halftime features the 2022 Viktor's Mascot game. Please welcome today's challengers. It's the Cottage Grove Junior Wolfpack. And now it's time to meet the Mascots. From the University of Minnesota, Goldie. From the Atlanta Braves, Blooper. From the Washington Wizards, Gee Whiz. From the Seattle Kraken, Peewee. From the Orlando Magic, Stuff. From the University of Oregon, the Duck. From the Minnesota Twins, TC. From the Indianapolis Colts, Blue. And from our Minnesota Vikings, Viktor. These are your 2022 Viktor's Game Mascots. All right, 5 minutes on the clock. The Junior Wolfpack will start with the ball. Wolfpack carries to the 15-yard line. Sack by Blue. Pushed out of bounds by Stuff. It brings up 4th down for the Cottage Grove Junior Wolfpack. Some razzle-dazzle by the Junior Wolfpack, but no points. Turnover on downs. It's now Mascots football. Blooper of the ball carrier inside the 20-yard line. The Duck is tackled for a loss. And there's an injury on the field now. The Duck is still down. The Mascot team will need to find a replacement player. Now introducing for the first time ever, Spike! Touchdown, Mascots! Viktor! That's the game. How to big hand, fans, for the Cottage Grove Junior Wolfpack and Viktor's Mascots.
Let's meet Rampage and his friends after the kids come out. And now let's meet the friends of Rampage that are going to take on these talented, young, aspiring Rams. Please welcome Rampage, Willie the Wave, Joe Bruin, Iggy the Lion. You can see them all. They're out there. Chuck the Condor, Biggie from Bear Mountain, Peewee from the Seattle Kraken, Gene Wiz from the Washington Wizards, Freddie the Falcon from the Falcons, Billy the Buffalo from the Buffalo Bills, Viktor from Minnesota Vikings, and, Sourdough Sam from the 49ers. All right, we're going to play some football. These kids are going to play all the mascots. These are Rampage's buddies. Here's the second play. To run around the left side. Oh my goodness! What a tackle. That outstanding young man dealt with it. Wow. Gee whiz on that tackle. All right, here comes the next play. About 5 minutes left. Watson Lincoln Rams working it out. Here's the snap. Big pass. Sourdough Sam with the interception. That'll put the Mascots into possession of the football. All right, so now the offensive side of the ball will be over here at the 25. The Mascots will be on the north side. The Watson Lincoln Rams playing on the south. Iggy and Willie need to speed it up a little. All right. Big E from Big Bear has a Rams jersey on. That was very good supportive of him. Rampage is a runner on this play, but he was tackled by that outstanding number young man, 13 right there. All right, the Mascots in play. Oh, they're making a power move over the kids. Holy mackerel. Gee whiz scheduled that play. Freddie the Falcon coming up a little slow on that play. All right, ball in play. Rampage at quarterback. Under the Falcon, he takes the ball. Quick snap. It's over to the Viktor, the Viking, making a big move on the left side. Touchdown to the Mascots. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, the Mascots at 7. The Watson Lincoln Rams at 0. Rampage at quarterback. Let's take a look at that play again. All right, basically going to put the Watts and Lincoln Rams in possession of the football. All right, ball in play for the Lincoln and Watts Rams. Ball is on the ground. Cosmo from the Galaxy tried to get the ball. He did not gain control of it. It'll be second down. There's a run around the left side. The ball looks like a wide open play, but there is the sourdough man. Oh, what is that? That is a late hit. Those are penalty flags in the air. You know, there's a reason people don't like Sourdough Sam or the 49ers. Picking on a little kid out of bounds. How about that? What is that? All right. The Watts and Lincoln Rams are on the 5. First and goal. The Condor comes flying in. That's a penalty. Chuck needs to go back to his side of the field. They move the ball halfway to the goal line. Ball goes in. Touchdown! Junior Rams. Lincoln and Watts Rams score on a great play up the right side there. Look at this, driving through. Joe Bruin, Willie the Wave cannot make the stop right there. All right, the Mascots will have the ball. We only have about 10 seconds for a play. Mascots have to hustle up. Mascots doing something creative. This is the last play. And here comes the snap. Rampage obscures a few tackles. Here he goes, he's being sacked. But of all the things, Rampage says that on his birthday, he loves being with the Lincoln and Watts Rams. How about a nice hand for all the kids that participated, and thank you to the Mascots for coming out here.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on our videos.
And now, the greatest mascot in the world. You know what time it is? Blue! All right, let's play some football. Drops back to pass, rolls out to his right. We got Blooper in coverage. Rowdy. Rowdy forces the incompletion. Extracurriculars there, Blue. Deflated after that play. All right, Mascots with the ball now. There goes Blooper. Oh, the stiff arm. All right, Peewee's back on offense here. Pass complete. Oh, we got some more trickeration. I don't see any mascots there. Chumps better get back on side here. Oh, blooper with the sack. Don't do him like that, split. Come on, Brownsburg. Nice tackling form right there by Rowdy. We only got 1 or 2 plays left here. There goes Blue. Blue on the run. There's another touchdown for the greatest mascot in the world, Blue! Game, everyone.
If you're a mascot or just a big fan of mascots and have one in mind that you want me to review, make sure you send it to me. You can either DM me on my social media or send me an email. Now back to the video.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Hannah Stutz here with Titans Game Day, and we're coming to you live from Nissan Stadium. We are gearing up for the big Brentwood Blaze Orange versus Mascot games. Today, I've got Kane with me. Kane, how are you feeling leading into this game?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to kick some butt, and we're ready to just. Ready to beat these mascots.
Obviously, you guys can see they've got the whole fit. They've got the shoe game. They've got the jewelry. Tell us what your inspo is. Who's your stylist?
My mom.
Please welcome to the field the under 11 Brentwood Blaze Orange team.
All right, last thing. I was in the locker room and I heard some talk about these mascots. What do you have to say to them going into this game?
And their opponents, T-Rex All-Star Mascot Squad.
They got nothing on us. They're mascots for a reason. They can't play football. We're about to go out there and kick some butt.
From your Tennessee Titans, make some noise for All right, fans, it is time for the Mascots versus Kids halftime football game. The favorites will start with the ball. That is your Mascots will start with the ball. Each possession will start on the 20-yard line. 4 downs to score a touchdown. There will be no first downs and no field goals. Good luck, Mascots. Good luck, Brentwood Blaze. Game on! Quarterback from the Brentwood Blaze. Also plays linebacker. He's on the blitz. Big stop by the Blaze. Oh, snap. We already got an injury on the field. That is Blooper from the Atlanta Braves. He might be down and out. Blaze has a huge, huge advantage now. I think Blooper's going to shake it off. He's going to take the sideline on this one. 2nd and goal. Let's hear it for your Blaze defense. T-Rack under center. Handoff to Big Grizz. Grizz went nowhere to go. Met right away by baby Jeff Simmons from the Blaze. That'll bring up 3rd and goal. T-Rack takes the snap. He's going to roll to the right. T-Rack looking for a man. He makes a Cam Ward type play, but nobody is in the end zone. He was looking for Smokey, who was wide open. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Mascots. T-Rack getting frustrated. He's under center. Grizz in the backfield. He's going to hand off to Grizz. He's going to try the sweep play to the outside. Grizz with nowhere to go. Huge hit by the Blaze. Blaze takes over on downs. Is anybody feeling this Brentwood Blaze team? These guys are absolutely on fire. Blaze takes over 1st and goal from the 20. Shotgun formation, fumble on the play. Holy smokes, T-Rack with a relentless tackle for loss. As you can see, fans, both of these teams want to win bad for bragging rights. 2nd and goal for the Blaze. He rolls to the right. He's got a man in his face. He's going to throw. T-Rack absolutely levels the receiver. No flag on the play. T-Rack is showing you why he's a 13-time Pro Bowler. 3rd and goal for the Blaze. Blaze quarterback looking for a trick play. Split is there right away, taunting him. That is Big Split with a huge tackle for loss. And now the Blaze is, we got a scuffle here. Split is talking serious smash right there to the Blaze. Split tried to autograph his helmet. This is 4th and goal from the 36-yard line. Pitch play. Oh my Lord, that is Big Grizz. He says, welcome to Memphis style. Turnover on downs. Each team will now get one play from the 5-yard line to crown our champion. Once again, Mascots have one play to score from the 5-yard line. T-Rack remains at quarterback. Grizz in the backfield. T-Rack under center, hands off to Split. Split, he's trying to split defenders. Will he score? Official says touchdown, Split. Once again, Mascot 7, Blaze 0. Blaze must score here, or the Blaze will take their first L of the year. Blaze needs to score right here. Shotgun formation. He's got the snap. He's looking for a man. It is batted at the line. Grizz still talking smash. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct from the Memphis Grizzlies mascot. It is uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for. They're going to get the ball. And the Blaze must score right here to make it a tie. Blaze looking for the tie for bragging rights. If not, they will fall to the Mascots all-star crowd from T-Rack. He scrambles to the left. He's got a man. It is incomplete. Mascots win. Mascots win. Congratulations to the Brentwood Blaze for facing our T-Rack all-star mascot squad. T-Rack and his squad remains undefeated.
Here we are once again, friends, for the 2018 Toros Mascot Bowl, a pageantry-filled day as the Mascots looking to gain their first ever victory in this series. It's the fourth time they've played, and today's opponent, the Bengals, out of the Klein area. You see those young Tigers heading onto the field at NRG Stadium. What a thrill for them as they get set to take on a team consisting of, well, 3 different Toros, including the main Toro, but his buddy Inflatable, as well as Mini Toro. As you see, other mascots from around the area professionally and collegiately. Plus, we have Howdy from the Houston Rodeo making his debut in the game. It's great to see Howdy, the mascot, taking part in everything. And there's Toro himself. He's pumped. This is one of the highlights of his season, and we're going to get right to the action. Mascots with the ball first on offense. There's going to be 5 minutes in this game. Whoever scores the most wins, and you see the setup there. Out of the shotgun, Toro going to take it to the right side on a keeper. He's got both hands on the ball, and he's going to get dropped after a short gain. The Tigers swarming to the ball and dropping him for a loss as we're 15 seconds into the game, and the Mascot's down at the 9-yard line. Handling the snapping duties is Mini Toro, and out of the shotgun is Big Toro. Thought about keeping it himself, but he goes to the right side, and Orbit of the Astros rumbles all the way down inside the 3-yard line and loses his hat. So this sets up a goal-to-go situation for the guys in costumes. And as we get to the 4:20 mark, going to be fun to see what they choose to do mascots-wise on offense, because they've got to get off the schneid, so to speak, and finally pick up a victory over the children. Every single Mascots Bowl has been won by the children. And after a short little snap, Toro just going to take his way into the end zone with ease, spike it, and look at that, an NRG leap into the stands with his fans. Toro going to sit on the ledge and soak up the thrills of victory. So the Mascots are on top, 7-zip, 3:40 remaining in this one, and the little kids are going to have to answer. You see the sportsmanship there. Number 89 shaking Toro's hand, congratulating him, saying, "What's up, guy?" after that score. Good to see. Okay, an interesting formation here. You got the quarterback out of a short shotgun with a fullback just to his right and a running back to his left, and it goes actually to the running back who's going to take it on the right side, and he is stripped of the ball by Orbit. Diesel recovers. I don't know what the ruling here is going to be. Diesel tries to get into the end zone and does. Spikes the ball thinking he has added to the score. Oh my, but the officials say that the Bengal was actually down, and they're going to give him the yardage, and the ball will remain with the children. So, interesting ruling there on the field. I do think that might come under review later, and there might be a beef by the Mascots, but the game rolls on. In motion, Bob will snap, quarterback out of the shotgun, 0-0, going to have to scramble with it. He goes to the left side, it includes one tackle from Toro, almost gets by Shasta, the U of H Cougar, wraps him up, brings him down after a short loss, and with 2:30 remaining, the Bengals going to have to get to work if they want to tie this game up and then take a lead, because, hey, Mascots get the ball back should the Bengals score. All right, under 2:20 to play, still out of the shotgun are the Bengals. Man in motion, snap, give to the man in motion on an end around. He goes up the middle, shakes the tackle from Sam Houston, and then gets brought down by Diesel the Fox with a little bit of help from Swatson on the Skeeters. And now we're at the 2-minute mark. That's Champagne who had the run there, number 15, as Toro flexes even though he was not involved on the play. That's fine, though. He's a mascot. Mascots do crazy things. Okay, another fascinating formation there as under center with two exactly to the left of him, two players. A running back on either side, right under center, and inflatable jump the gun there. That's going to be a half the distance to the goal type of penalty. So the Bengals knocking on the door, and we'll see what they do to get into the end zone. Another bunched up formation. And there's a bobble snap. The give is to 0-0, and he is into the end zone. And look at that. Just like that, this game is tied, and they're forming up for some sort of celebration. It looks like the Bengals. Oh, it's the old classic bowling pin. The guy who scored the goal, the guy who scored the touchdown, rolled and knocked over his teammates. As we're back at the 15-yard line with under a minute to play, the Mascots looking to finally take a victory in this series. We're all squared at 7. What do we got here? It's always a trick play, it seems, with the Mascots. And there's been a fumble-rooski, but Mini Toro tried to go to the left side after pulling that ball, and he was stopped for no gain. Under 30 seconds now. Ball remains on the 15-yard line. This is a second down situation. Can the Mascots find the end zone? Snap out of the shotgun, goes to Toro. He thought about giving it to Swatson, and he is dropped. Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. I think they've got time for one more play as the Mascots in desperation mode, because as you know, if this game ends in a tie, the tie goes to the children. So, one last chance. We're going for a screen pass, and Toro throws it to Shasta. He's immediately swarmed. That's only going to get a yard, and that's going to be defeat for the Mascots once again. Holy moly. The Bengals, out of Klein, get the victory. Congrats to those young men. This has been a game that will never be forgotten. It ends in a tie. However, the tie goes to the Bengals. They are the 2018 Toros Mascot Bowl champions, and they'll forever be in our hearts and the history books.
Thanks so much for watching. You guys are important to me. I hope I'm important to you. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Of course, leave a comment. Tell me who your favorite mascot is. Whatever you want to say. Also, come join me on all my other social media. Instagram, TikTok, Discord, whatever you want. And I fuzzing love fan art. So send me some fan art there, and you can be featured here in one of my videos. Thanks so much for watching. See ya!